Are we gonna duke it out if I ask one more time? Nope. There's no might make right approach or like being able to be like, hey, you need to defeat all the monsters, right? Well, I'm stronger than you, so probably should play nice with me so that I can help you defeat all the monsters. You know, the thing that's gonna happen, but you don't realize that you're in a video game. I got a thing. This path leads to Eizo Fuji, a pair of sacred mountains. I bet the gate's shut tight to keep the demons out. Whoa. It's like the whole village has been frozen solid. Squatters. So things are bad. What do I do? Okay, we're fine. Why doesn't he want me to read? Whoa, camera. Whoa. I'm back here again. At least now we can see better, so I guess I should make it daytime whenever it's hard to see. I believe herons eat fish. We did the thing. Owl. His head turns upside down. Now I am wondering what I do. No, that's what it is. you have to be seen leaving. Hey, wait. Huh? You guys, wait up. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages. Isun, is that you? I thought I heard you talking to Samiko. I just thought I'd come back and see how things were after my trip. I can't believe that's what's happened to the village since I've been gone. And that Samiko's still as stubborn as ever. When did he become chief? Well, a lot's happened this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come rest at my place? And bring your white wolf, too. So I was right to think there wasn't anything to actually do in town, because leaving causes story progress. At least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It's really been ages, hasn't it, Isun? And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. This here's Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Ami. Let's just cut to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. Those twin demons, Lechku and Nechku. They were sealed away by a brave Oino hero years and years ago. And they have been enshrined in the Waoku shrine ever since. Then one day they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Himu set out for the shrine at the top of Ezo Fuji to pacify them, but they nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil magic. Samiko managed to get him just in time and bring him back. Then they got even more violent and turned Ezo Fuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Samiko is trying to protect the village while Kimu recovers. But there's nothing we can do against those demons. You really are in a fix if Old Man Kimu's prayers don't work. The day before the twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Field in the south. On that fateful day, Kimu declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the land of hidden darkness, and there's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. A black shadow passed overhead from the south recently, and vanished into the Waoku shrine, as if it had been all swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kutone? I saw him with it outside the village. How could Old Man Kimu let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki. He left here with our sacred sword the morning after it's all started. Music change? As soon as Samiko was chosen to take Kimu's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword? He didn't even ask permission? Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior. Even Samiko does, but it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it now of all times. One last thing, Kai, it's about Samiko. He seems awfully nervous about protecting Old Man Kimu. It's because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, well, Samiko would never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back and help the village. So then why do you have to snap at us like that? He even told Furball here to get lost. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Lika went missing. Lika? As in Lika, your... That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and surrounding area, but we couldn't find her. She just vanished. Not poor little Lika, too. Why would those demons mess with the little girl like that? We don't know for sure if the demons are behind her disappearance, but they would certainly have reason to seek her out. You see, Lika holds the fate of this village in her hands. The fate of the village? Ah, woo. That was Kimu's howl. He's calling to you, Isun. He's summoning the both of you. Oh. Well, he changed his mind quick. Things not quite working out. Oh, where does this go? This town's getting complicated. So we're still locked out of most places. This is a pretty big town. More of it is obscured behind different hills and whatnot. Alright, back up to the top. Punk. What, you still got a bone to pick with us or something? The elder summons the white wolf to his home. You may enter. Well, it's about time. Out of our way, champ. Grr. Alright. Unnecessary, but okay. This is the village elder, Old Man Kamui, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Gramps here tan my hide? Ah, this is no time to be dredging up the past. Ah. Who was that bad-mouthing me? Looks like there are some hides to be tanned. Oh. Ow. What? Stop. Huh? What happened? Was that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Sheesh, old man snooze a lot, tans hides in his sleep too? Why, is that little Isun? So then I wasn't dreaming. Your belly's freaking me out, man. I thought I heard Samiko talking to someone outside. I must say, Isun, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you. Ah, put a cork in it, Gramps. Didn't you summon us just because you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes. Let us get down to business, eh? It is the White Wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister Lika has gone missing. Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right. And her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village. Kai said something like that too. I can see why you'd be worried. But don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? No, we are not exaggerating. Besides, you have been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Lika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui. Huh? Are you saying Lika's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There is another reason we need her power. It is for Ezofuji, the protector deity of Kamui. Ezofuji? As you know, Ezofuji is formed from 2 active volcanoes. Each year I recite the volcanic incantation. That triggers an eruption that warms this frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's power has plunged Ezofuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, colder and colder. If we don't have Lika recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard. Any idea where Lika could be? That's the problem. We've searched high and low for that girl with no luck. Still, there is one place we have yet to look. Where? Yoshpet, the mysterious forest of deception. The Lost Woods. I caught a faint whiff of Lika emanating from Yoshpet. After all, I do have the keenest nose in all of the Oina tribe. I suspect she could be somewhere around here on your map. Circle is spot. Is that a ship up there? I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of that forest. You've got to be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole, which is not very long of a pole considering it's a forest. Oh, White Wolf, you are our last hope. Not me? Chief Samiko must remain here to protect the villagers, and Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson markings, and that divine instrument. This is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That name is known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui. But I never dreamed the legendary wolf yet lives. Well, actually, this here is... Shiranui, please, you must help us. Lika must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Lika. I had warned the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I will make a special exception for you, and I will open the village's far gate that leads to Lao Chi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out. I've no doubt Lika is in the mysterious forest of Yoshpet, but it is a dangerous place into which we rarely dare venture. Please, Shirano, you must lend us your strength. If you don't have Lika recite the volcanic incantation... Triple kill. Oh, one more. All your belongings are actually my belongings. Surprise, plot twist. No refunds. All right. Is everyone suddenly outside now? The Elder must have summoned you because he wanted you to go to Yoshpet. Don't forget to take that charm if you plan to entering the forest. You find it at the edge of Lao Chi Lake, north of our village. Ah, put a cork in it. We know that already. Okay, let's get going. Well then, let me give you this bit of advice. Do not underestimate the land of Kamui. Never said I did! Now cut me some slack already. I'm going to find Lika, ain't I? I'm warning you not to underestimate the power of nature. Kamui is a harsh land, with or without the demon's blizzard. But you're a Ponko. You should know that, alright? Do not get yourself killed by underestimating Mother Nature. Library. It seems suggested at this point that I might want to visit all the different buildings. Maybe there's a merchant. I guess the guy out front. These are mostly empty so far.
Woohoo! I've been playing in the snow and trying to make a big snowball. It got a bit bigger than I planned though. All of the grown-ups complain about the snow, but we kids love being outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is. Why don't you try making a snowball too, Wolfie? I'm only a kid, so that's the biggest I can manage. But you're bigger than me, so you should be able to do better. Just keep on rolling that there. Make it really, really huge.
Look at me go. Wow. Oh, the globs on the ground, you can pick them up like Katamari stuff. I think you do have to specifically pick them up and not just roll it around in general. Get. I'll take it. Got a little too close to that fire, probably. I would imagine it can, like, reverse your progress. Yeah. It's really easy to lose track of it now. Or lose traction of it? I don't know. Okami keeps falling off of pushing it. Are the ones that I've got already respawning? I feel like there should be like obvious paths that I've cleared already all over the screen. How much bigger? Getting a little old. How long do you want me to keep doing this, buddy? That's a big one. I imagine that's worth more. Ah, damn it. I was kind of hoping that you could like build up enough momentum and then turn carefully enough that you can like keep kind of clearing the place out. Kind of go in big circles. Since it kind of looks like it's all respawning. Kind of hitting the threshold where I'm just wondering, like, how long were they hoping this would be entertaining for? I keep falling off of it. I'm getting close to just giving up and just moving on. Did not want to get it near the fire. Maybe you turn it in by saying it to him, and then he rates it. Where'd you roll my snowball off to, Wolfie? You are making it bigger for me, aren't you? No. It must eventually work at some point. Can I roll up the snowmen? They've got snow. At some point, the sunk cost feeling starts battling it out with what am I doing feeling. Is there more snow over here? This is making me sleepy, if I'm being honest. I'm getting, like, drowsy doing this. It's just not very exciting. Like, oh fuck, the fire's back. Is it shrinking? I'm about to give up. This sucks. I have no idea why they thought this would be fun. Alright, well... fuck you too. What a tedious activity. Who made this and who'd they make it for? Who was supposed to be having a good time there? Alright. Let's go back to checking people's houses and also merchant. It's freezing. Kamui's been a mess ever since those demons went berserk. Villagers have been slaughtered. Poor Lika's been kidnapped. Body and soul alike have been frozen solid. But you, the village elder, has welcomed you as a guest. You want to use this opportunity to do a bit of shopping, yeah? Hey, look, it's stuff that I stole from everybody. Whee! Alright. Resurrection beads. Nothing new down here. Rosary that uses divine light to guide lost souls to the right path. I guess I'll just buy whatever's around. And the upgrade items. The Blade of Kusanagi. So I guess the beads are their own category, so these must all be sharing the same moveset a bit. I'm looking stylin' now. All purple. Let's go. Empty. So far, get what you need from the village mostly has meant get really sleepy playing this Snowball game. Oops. And then buy this weapon. Nope. Because the scale of the place hardly matters when it's just a bunch of empty houses. In fact, who lives in all these houses? They were told not to let me in, but nobody's inside or outside of each house. Oh, what's this? Are you just an ordinary wolf? You must come into the village and find shelter from the cold. That dreaded day that comes once every 100 years is near. Again? Okay. We've been squirreling away food in preparation for a year now, but the blizzard's making our daily lives much harder. And Lika's gone missing too. I don't know if we'll make it. Lika's missing, of course, but then there's Oki to worry about too. He took Kutone, our treasured sword that used to be enshrined near Laochi Lake, at the foot of Ezufuji. What was he thinking to take it and leave? This is hardly the time to fight amongst ourselves, right? Just talking to a wolf helps take my mind off the cold. Accidentally started that one over. There we go. There was somebody. All I had to do was talk about how there's nobody around, and then the game's like, oh yeah, I heard you were talking shit. Here's a person, I guess. Aha, don't you feel silly? You know what? Maybe I do.